Have you ever heard a story so strange, so bizarre, that it makes you question everything you thought you knew about history? Today, we're diving into one of the most baffling mysteries from medieval England, the legend of the Green Children of Woolpit. Picture this. It's the 12th century during the reign of King Stephen. The village of Woolpit in Suffolk, England, is a quiet, ordinary place. One day, during the harvest season, villagers are working near some wolf pits, deep ditches dug to trap wolves, which is how the village got its name. Suddenly, they stumble upon something truly unbelievable. Two children, a boy and a girl, emerge from one of the pits. They look completely normal, except for one startling detail. Their skin is bright green. The villagers are stunned. Not only is their skin color unlike anything they've ever seen, but the children are also wearing strange, unfamiliar clothes and speaking a language that no one can understand. Confused and a little scared, the villagers take them back to the home of a local landowner, Sir Richard de Cowan. For days, the children refuse to eat any of the food offered to them. They seem to be starving, yet they turn away everything until they are shown raw, broad beans. They eagerly break open the stalks and eat the beans inside, as if it's the only food they recognize. Sadly, the boy, who appeared younger and weaker, grew sick and passed away not long after they were found. The girl, however, slowly adapted to her new life. Her green skin gradually faded to a normal, healthy tone as she began to eat a more varied diet. She was baptized and eventually learned to speak English. Once she could communicate, the villagers were desperate to know where she and her brother had come from. Her story only deepened the mystery. She claimed they came from a place called St. Martin's Land, a subterranean world where everything was green and the sun never shone. It was a land of perpetual twilight. She explained that one day, while they were tending their father's flock, they heard a loud noise like the ringing of bells. Following the sound, they wandered into a cave. They walked through the darkness for a long time until they emerged into bright sunlight, which was shocking and painful to their eyes. It was then that they were found by the reapers in Woolpit. She said they tried to find the entrance back to the cave, but they never could. So, what really happened? Historians and folklorists have debated this for centuries. The story was first recorded by two chroniclers of the time, Ralph of Coggeshall and William of Newburgh, so we know it's not a modern invention. They both claim to have heard the story from reliable sources, with Ralph even saying he heard it from Sir Richard de Cowan himself, years later. Let's look at the theories. One of the more down-to-earth explanations is that the children were suffering from green sickness, a type of hypochromic anemia caused by a very poor diet. This condition can give the skin a greenish tint. As for their strange language and origins, some suggest they might have been Flemish immigrants. At the time, there was a lot of persecution of Flemish people in England. It's possible the children were orphaned, hiding out, and malnourished, speaking a Flemish dialect that the villagers of Woolpit wouldn't have recognized. St. Martin's Land might have been a garbled description of their real home, perhaps a village named Fornham St. Martin, which is nearby. But then there are the more fantastical theories. Could they have been visitors from another dimension? Beings from a subterranean world, just as the girl described? Or perhaps even aliens? The idea of a world beneath our feet or visitors from the stars has captured the human imagination for ages, and this story fits right in. The Land of Twilight could be interpreted in so many ways. Was it a physical place underground, or a metaphorical description of a different kind of existence? The story of the Green Children is a perfect blend of history and folklore. It's a puzzle with missing pieces that we may never find. Was it a simple case of lost, malnourished children misunderstood by superstitious villagers? Or is it a glimpse into something far stranger, a crack in the veil between our world and another? The girl, who was given the name Agnes, is said to have grown up, married, and lived a full life. But she always carried with her the memory of her green-skinned brother and the mysterious, sunless land they once called home. What do you think happened to the Green Children of Woolpit? Let me know your theories down in the comments. I'd love to read them. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this mystery, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more strange stories from history. See you next time.